What exactly is goodwill on a balance sheet? And why does Warren Buffett think that most of us have it completely backward? In this episode of Berkshire Letter series, we are zooming in into the appendix of the 1984 shareholder letter. And trust me, it's going to be worth your time. Buffett takes us on a masterclass in understanding the difference between accounting goodwill and economic goodwill, and why this difference can make or break your investment decisions. Let's start with a quick definition. Accounting goodwill happens when a company pays more to acquire a business than the value of the tangible assets. The excess gets booked in as intangible asset called goodwill. That's the accounting version. But Buffett wants us to look deeper at economic goodwill. That's the real long-term value that you get from a franchise. Purchasing power, customer loyalty, and brand equity. Things that don't show up neatly on a balance sheet but create serious cash flow. Here's the key idea. The economic goodwill grows over time. Accounting goodwill shrinks. Warren Buffett explains this using one of his favorite investments, See's Candies. In 1972, Berkshire paid $25 million for See's, which only had $8 million in tangible assets. That means $17 million went to goodwill. And yet, See's was earning $2 million a year, a 25% return on tangible assets. And that's phenomenal. Why was it so profitable? Not because of equipment or real estate, but because of brand, trust, and a fanatically loyal customer base. See's could price its product based on the perceived value and not the cost. And that's economic goodwill in action. Let's also talk about inflation and why goodwill beats the hard assets. Here's where it gets more interesting.